President Biden has insisted tonight that he's not pulling out of the race for the US presidency, despite growing pressure to quit following his TV debate with Donald Trump last week. In a phone call to Democratic campaign staff this evening, he's reported to have told them that no one would push him out. Our North America editor, Sarah Smith, is in Washington. Tell us more, Sarah.
Yeah, it's a measure of the panic inside the Democratic Party that the president is taking part in these meetings and phone calls to try and reassure allies. On a call to all of his campaign staff, he said, "Let me say this as clearly as possible. I am the Democratic nominee. No one's pushing me out. I'm not leaving." That was his quote. But the pressure is ramping up. There are now 2 elected Democrats in Congress who have openly said that he should stand aside, and there are dozens more ready to come out and say that publicly if over the next few days he can't reassure people that he is up to the job. There's polling that suggests nearly 3/4 of American voters now think he's not fit to be president. And there's another significant development happening. There are some really senior party figures who've not come out and said that they want Joe Biden to stand aside, but they are openly talking about what should happen if he does. And what they believe ought to happen is that the party should try and coalesce around the Vice President Kamala Harris as their candidate, not have a messy nomination battle for who should fight the presidential election for the Democrats. So you can see the party is clearly preparing for the possibility that Joe Biden might not be their candidate in November.